and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure, specifically the Magister's Masquerade, as that is it is time. You have been preparing for it all of your third year, and it is time for the Masquerade Ball.
It's prom.
It is prom. All right. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly schedule. On Mondays, we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure, where Cause jumps behind the screen with me as we take our adventurers into Phandalin and the presence of a dragon. Then we have on Fridays our Eberron Oracle of War adventure. And our characters are within the area of, or the world of Eberron. And ironically, if you missed it last night, join us next week as our Eberron characters are going to a college. It's like my worlds are mixing and it's weird. No, they're going to go looking for answers, not attending
And
the college.
weirdly enough, my character doesn't want to go.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
You get exchange students? That'd be awesome.
Right. And then, of course, right here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos. So, when we last left off with our Haven's heroes here within Strixhaven, by the way, Tor, you have the bag of treats. You gotta go see Mommy for treats, buddy. I know, you know. You keep hitting me with your tail. You know Uncle Ragnarok already did the thing.
My gosh, every time we pick up a bag of anything, he's like, treats?
Yeah, he keeps thinking...
Like, no, I've told you 20 times, this is stinky medicine. It's calamine ocean.
Yeah, he doesn't even care if it's a bag of anything. It's like, you pick up the mouse, and he's like, is it treats? We're like, no, it's the computer mouse that you keep sitting on. But okay, so when we last left off with our Haven's heroes, you guys finished up not only your third year classes, but you took the final advanced arcane history exam, and some of you specifically, and Sky, you need to add this as well, as Anna, you have gained proficiency in either history or arcana if you are not proficient in one of those.
I already have proficiency in both of them.
Then you, along with Sora and Felfiz, actually gain an extra spell, which I have not put onto your character sheets, but because I have to actually physically go in and add it. But it is called the Arcane Capacitor. It is a 6th level spell. Which
cool.
I know, Anna, I was
I
like...
literally don't get access to 6th level spells.
I know. I was like, well, I don't need to worry about it because it's going to be Felfiz and Sora, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But this spell is you channel a wave of arcane power into your fingertips, recycling the leftover energy into a new spell slot. No. You make a melee and spell attack against a creature you can reach. On the hit, the target takes 5d10 force damage.
What in the fuck, Susan?
Whether you hit or miss, you regain 1 expended first level spell slot.
Oh my gosh,
What?
This is Laren's legacy from...
It is Laren's legacy from Calamity, yep. Yep. This is one of those you have to thank Cooper because it comes from the book that he backed the Kickstarter of. Yep. This is a spell from, what is it called? Valda's Spire of Secrets.
Huh.
Yep.
I gotta find Eivor something really cool then, because that's really cool.
Yeah, no, I've got...
Or I have 1 6th level spell slot exclusively for that spell. I don't know.
I've got ideas for you, and we're actually going to talk about it off stream.
Okay.
Because
fair enough.
There's got to be things that we can make work for you. All right. Then, so you guys will manage to either get proficiency in Arcana or History, depending on which one you were not, or else you got that super cool spell. You did, which I forgot to do, get paid for your work, and just to cover the rest of the school year as well, we will say that you get 300 gold worth of payment for your jobs. So this way, if there's anything that you wish to purchase prior to the Masquerade or whatever, you are welcome to do that.
I'm gonna go back through Anna and write down all the gold that we got.
Yeah, my issue is between sessions I've missed and all that, there's stuff I've added and stuff I don't know that I needed to add, and I have not been
Tori's
able
got
to.
notes for you, don't worry.
Okay.
They're very unorganized. So
They're
I have
very,
to
yeah, but
get
they're
back to
still
them,
notes.
But
Okay.
Alright.
listen, wizards need to keep track of their money.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
That was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
In the
But
middle
not
of the
just
jungle,
money.
keeping track of money.
Yep.
For all the stuff you can't buy.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one booth that had like scrolls just flying around. Grab as many as you can, and
That
cool.
was very nice. But
Also a
that
trap.
was yeah, everything is a trap in the Tomb of Annihilation. So, you know.
We should totally go back there.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Field trip.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, I die there.
Spoiler alert, she does. Philphus does die there, and Rosie.
Oh man.
Wait, we gotta get you married, and you have to have Nyx before you can go there. You can't go there yet.
There are other siblings too.
I know, but that's the ones that matter.
Damn, don't tell them that.
It's
It
the
was
only
my-
ones she's played so far is Nyx and Bit, so yeah.
It was my backstory for Bit. I never thought I would actually play
The dad.
Dad.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so
With high stakes, this relationship has to work, and also I know when and where I'm gonna die.
it's like you had what was the what is it called?
Premonition?
Not the premonition, but the you
Foresight.
Yeah, foresight. Yeah, you know exactly when and where and how you're going to die. Yep.
Oh man, Curse of the Cyclops.
Right. Exactly.
I'm gonna get murdered.
You are gonna get murdered. All right. So, you also, in that time period prior to where we are right now, you were not requested. You were informed that your services were required to help set up the hall for the Masquerade, where you ended up going to Kalima Hall, which is on the Lorehold campus and is where the ball will actually take place. And you helped to set up the hall, and that did include the demonstration stage, changing it, moving the tables that were the study tables, unpacking the supplies delivered from the biblioplex, hanging banners from the second story, hanging some very pretty colorful lanterns, preparing some magical decorations for later deployment, and even setting up the mundane decorations such as streamers and all of that fun stuff. Which actually ended up being very cool if you consider Mage Hand is a thing, so it makes it a lot easier than the, mundane, normal us stuff that have to get on a ladder to put up the decorations.
Also levitate.
And also levitate, exactly. But the one thing that did happen one of the things that happened during that time was Squaggles noticed that one of the magical decorations that was being set up for later deployment actually was broken. And thankfully, you noticed that while setting it up, or else that could have been a problem later. The other thing that happened was during this setup, several students, other students that were helping, ended up with severe headaches. And upon looking into that, they were taken to the infirmary upstairs at the hall, and Sora and Felfiz went up to talk to them, and you noticed that they were panicking, as if something were trying to attack them. And in searching through this and investigating it, you found that all of the students had been to the Bow's End Tavern prior to coming to the hall, and you also learned from Chef Curdy that she was the only one on duty. They all had, waffles drizzled in Sledgemore mushroom syrup, but some, had other meals. But Dean Tullis was in the tavern and spoke to the students, but other than that, nothing really was any different.
Dean Tullis, who's been disappearing because she's having really bad headaches.
Uh-huh. Yep. I forgot the other one, the super important thing that Anna will need to know about, and that is that you guys all leveled up to level 7.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With all
Level
the
8.
I thought we were level 8.
Or, sorry, level 8. You leveled up from level 7 to level 8.
Yes, I did that.
Yes.
Oh
You
man,
did
level
post
7.
it.
I thought I got held back a year.
Well, I mean, almost.
You said 7 and I went, Susan, I literally, while we were talking, leveled up to 8. Don't do this to me.
Sorry, you leveled up from 7 to 8 is what I was saying.
I took AP and honors classes. I am in level 8.
Uh-huh.
No, I did, and you guys all got mad at me.
It's true. They did. They did get mad at you. Alright. So, with that, is there anything that you guys, as the Haven's heroes, wish to do before, between the setup and the test and the actual night, you have a day and a half. So we'll say at this point you have a day worth of time to do anything that you would like to do before that night. The Masquerade is at night.
Final touches on a outfit for a ball
Okay.
Yeah.
and cupcakes.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
assuming there's going to be a dress code,
There is.
so we won't be able to wear, say, armor or anything.
Unless it is, unless it falls under the dressing
Theme of your outfit.
theme. Yeah.
But they also gave us those things that cast Disguise Self, so you can just wear your armor underneath.
Yes. But you had already also made your outfit that you were planning for the competition too. So.
Yeah, but I thought they sold it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I sold
yeah,
mine.
you sold yours. That's right. But yes, as long as the armor would fit under the caveat of falling into the some aspect of StrixSeven's history, then otherwise no.
Yeah, I would not have gotten this very, very nice armor made to look like the school that I hate.
That's true.
So, illusion it is.
Okay.
Or I can cast Mage Armor on you. I mean, it's not the best, but it's something.
I mean, can you cast Mage Armor on another person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
Interesting.
just a touch spell.
Yeah, you just can't. You can cast mage armor on another person. You just, yeah, you're not going to benefit from it.
I can cast it on myself too.
Yeah, you would
Just
have
another
to.
spell slot.
Yes, it would be exactly. So, all right.
I will find a way to have elegant suit, but incorporate mid-drift.
Okay.
As Beacon got me hooked on it.
Okay.
I like my skills to breathe,
Uh-huh.
to show abs.
So we're gonna order a jacket my size, and then
Uh-huh. Well, it's the length for you, but the width for Telvin.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, I fully expect this to turn into a shit show. So the goat is getting a bow tie.
Okay.
this black tie event.
Yeah.
But we'll also get opera mask gold to wear on front of face.
Began had made masks for everyone to go with whatever outfit you chose.
Oh, perfect.
That was one of the things that she had worked on, was that it would have enough of a connection, so that all of Haven's heroes had like one specific thing that kind of went as a theme throughout. However, they also went with every single one of your outfits.
Yeah.
So it's
An
one of
elegant
those-
suit.
Yeah.
Elegant suit with midriff and gold-colored mask.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have anything that they want? I know, Felfiz, you and Rosie coordinated your outfits that you had made for the competition thing. So you have your outfits.
if there's no mask for Rosie, I will make it.
Oh no. Began totally made a mask for Rosie. Don't worry.
I know she's the member at this point.
She is. And actually, Began also offered to make Aurora a mask as well. If Telvin was doing a matching outfit or similar, like, or what is it, complementing outfit to Aurora's.
Sure.
Okay.
To be fair, most of Rosie's friends like hate her because she's so close to
I mean, you're not wrong with that. Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my artificer, my all-purpose tool, to give myself message for the day.
Okay.
I feel like being able to communicate without other people overhearing it gonna be useful.
That's fair. Okay. Sky and Squaggles and Sora, is there anything you guys would like to do prior to this happening?
Does a kind of like a night jacket with a bow tie,
Okay.
mostly.
Okay.
Probably
Hey Sky, did you keep your outfit or did you sell it from the thing?
Oh man, I kept it, man.
Okay.
All those rhinestones, that took hours, man.
I figured that was probably what you were gonna wear.
Totally.
Okay.
Problem with this
Although
guy's-
I might find a bow tie, I guess, since people say it's a tie event. One of those bow ties. Like,
I was gonna say, are you gonna do bow tie or are you gonna do like a bolo tie?
oh man.
I mean, I see Sky more into the bolo tie though. To be
Oh
perfectly honest.
yeah, totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that, man. Yeah, bolo all the way.
Sorry, my out of game. That was my dad. My dad was a bolo tie guy.
Oh, you gotta have like a hat too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, if you just overhear somebody walking somebody else through tying a bow tie, it sounds real weird.
One.
Looks like man on Monopoly books.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Problem with disguise self is it doesn't hold up to physical inspection, which might be an issue.
Depends on how close you start dancing.
True.
I'm probably not going to be dancing.
High school, like the chaperones had like this really lame 6-inch rule. Like use that.
Okay.
That rule sounds bad.
It does.
Nothing on the Dragonborn is too easy. Never mind.
I was gonna say, are you really gonna go there?
Too easy.
Uh-huh.
Too easy. I am Dragonborn. I like challenge.
Uh-huh. You do notice that because they do not have significant others, Zan and Chance have made their outfits kind of go together.
Aww.
You know, they're doing that whole going as friends kind of situation thing. Yeah, it's actually really pretty awesome. Although Zan's outfit, not a whole lot different than what you saw him change into before he went home to Waterdeep. Different color scheme, because he did kind of go with the color scheme for Silverquill, but still very similar, like cuts.
His fancy rich people clothes.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Is there anything that needs to be purchased or anything that you would like to do prior to getting dressed and getting ready for this ball?
I need to check and see if I need any components.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I will make sure I have enough for all cupcakes.
You actually are able to make more than enough cupcakes.
No such thing.
Well, no, there was the amount that you said that you would bring, and then you made like twice that many because you knew that half of them wouldn't leave the apartment.
This is true. I have very voracious roommates.
So you made not only the amount that you had prepared and said you would make, but you made like 1.5 times that to actually bring to the ball. So
Is buttercream frosting and Bavarian cream filled with sprinkles.
Yeah. I still want to say that it's Telvin's fault that I keep always wanting cupcakes right now.
Is what I do.
I know. All right. So, with that,
I do have a spell called Warding Bond that will allow me to give somebody else, as long as they are within 60 feet of me, a +1 to AC and saving throws and resistances to all damage. But I also take that damage. So... No, but you get resistances to all damage, so you're taking half damage that I also take. So, for somebody who's, say, squishy, when you get hit, you take half damage, have better saving throws, or a little harder to hit. It lasts an hour. I would need to buy platinum rings, or make them, if that was something.
If you believe that is something that you would do,
you know what? I will get them, and then if anybody, before the dance, like before we go in, I could do that.
Okay.
If somebody wanted to. Yeah. So, pair of platinum rings.
Okay.
Which the two of us will have to wear.
It's like you knew the last 2 Fridays my character just kept getting knocked out and back up again.
It's true. Okay.
Can I just say 50 gold for components? Because none of them look super expensive.
Yeah, that's fine.
They don't actually say how much they are.
Yep. You can spend 50 gold to get components. That's not a problem.
It's like the nutshells I can get from Squaggles.
You can. He happens to have a abundance of acorn shells, yes.
I can find a marble somewhere.
I'm sure you can find a group of students on campus that you can acquire a marble from. If nothing else, you can go see Theo.
Because somebody will get very excited and follow me.
That's true. He might. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, I have one other question. Is there anyone, so we know who Telvin and Felfiz are going with. We know Zan and Chance are going together. Is there anyone that the rest of you would like to ask to be your date for this ball? You don't have to, I'm just asking, that way I know to put you guys together. No, okay, perfect.
You're asking Mina?
I think Squaggles was gonna go ask someone.
Oh, you're gonna go ask Mina? Okay. She's gonna flat out tell you, oh hell no. I'm not going with you.
Think
So
about
she
all the
did-
opportunities that we'll have to like be good rivals. You'll step on my foot, I'll pretend to say ow, and then I'll try to step on your foot, and then you'll hit me with a mage hand. It'll be great.
You asked me the day of the ball, and no! I already have a date. And also,
Wait,
we're not...
there's
not
another? You have another rival? You're cheating on me with another rival?
I do not have another... No!
I thought we were in this together. Runs away.
How many points of psychic damage does she take from that?
That's somebody else. That's another thing to add to the list of reasons why Eivor and Felfiz want to beat
6.
Mina up.
Hey, Squaggles, give me a perception check, please.
She has a wedding ring. She's been married the whole time.
So, everybody else has all seen it. Squaggles has just missed it. But there is a half-orc that she has been hanging around with. Quite seriously.
Not Urs.
No.
Who?
An upperclassman.
Do we know anything about this guy?
Give me a history check.
This is how it starts.
This is how it starts.
We're going on his mage book account. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Little protective stalking.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I picture Squaggles doing like the Naruto run with his arms straight behind him.
So you know that his name is Lelru. And he is a student of Prismari. He is a what is the word I'm looking for here? He is an actor. And yeah, they have been together for well, you saw them start to hang out at the beginning of the school year.
Check her mage book status to see if she has posted a relationship with him.
It says in a relationship, but it doesn't say specifically who.
So they started dating after her public fucking meltdown about how we're better students in them in every way? Okay, that's a choice. That's a choice on that guy's part.
It is a choice.
It's toxic relationship.
Alright. So, yes. So, Squaggles, sorry, buddy, but your rival is not gonna go on a date to the Masquerade Ball with you.
Okay, but the first thing she said was you waited until the day of, not, oh, sorry, I'm going with somebody else. It's, oh, you waited too long.
It's okay.
That
don't worry about it,
not to
Felfiz.
defend Mina, but Squaggles, buddy, you gotta ask before the day of.
I had a lot of things in my mind, but this is just for
fair,
testing me.
but that's on you.
I'll rise to the occasion. I'll make sure that she'll have a night she won't forget.
If you're asking on day of seems very Squaggles-like thing to do.
It does.
We gotta work on your evil laugh, buddy.
Oh, I really tried. It's hard.
I mean, you're getting better, and it
You are. Much
it
better.
is an improvement, but there's room for growth.
Who's got a
That's
good
true
evil
of
laugh they
everything.
can teach me?
Mwah.
Ooh, that is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Instead of working on my outfit with the last hour I had, I'm working on my evil laugh.
Okay. Alright. So, with that, you all have gotten dressed. You are. Telvin, you and Felfiz are gonna be going to pick up your dates for the evening on your way to the ball.
Wait, did we all chip in for a limo?
No.
Oh,
No.
chipping in for what?
A limo.
Hmm.
Alright.
Sorry, fantasy limo.
Mm-hmm.
Carriage?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's actually a carriage. It's a stretch.
All right, we need a pumpkin and some rats and
Well, yeah, I could handle I can make some rats and well, they're always rats. It's random. I can get something.
I don't like rats. They taste very bitter.
I've been growing some big pumpkins and stuff in the garden. Maybe that would work. What do you want a pumpkin for then?
So, you guys step out of the Haven's Heroes dorm room. You head out to go outside, and you see waiting for you out at the right outside the door of the building. You see a very beautiful carriage that is it's like the open top, carriages, and but it's in essence a stretch carriage because it has enough seats for all of you and your dates. And it is actually being pulled by 2 Pegasi.
whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Crap! Wait, I gotta go get her corsage.
Wait, how do they have room for the wings if they're pulling the carriage?
They're not flying. They're just
Then why Pegasi?
because they're beautiful.
I'm not disagreeing, but why would you put harnesses on dudes with wings?
Because they could pull it or fly with it, but it's not the stretch version. But you step out there and you see that there is a nod of recognition from Zan to the driver. And Zan turns to you, Eivor, and says, because what better animal to show up at this than one of this majestic... Yeah. I mean, the unicorns were a little harder to obtain.
Also, aren't unicorns sentient?
They are.
So that'd be like hiring a person to pull your carriage.
Exactly. But this way, we get the effect without the issue. Phil and Bill, nice. Okay.
Also, I'm sure I thought Pegasi were important to the school at some point.
They are.
Thing.
They are.
That's
In theme.
okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And as you say that, Felfiz, Zan turns to you and says, I see you followed my train of thought. I figured what better way to show up at a ball about the history of StrixSeven than to show up in a carriage pulled by Pegasi. All right. So, with that, you are able to get in, and they go over to the other 2 dorms to pick up the 2 ladies. And you all...
Well,
Yes?
while you guys doing that, I will fly out the zoo, and I say I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
I'd rather go my own way.
Okay. So, with that, you guys arrive just outside of the hall. All right. So as you arrive, you notice that it's already quite crowded here. You see that there are students and everything from all over. And as you step inside, you see that there are tons of different people that you don't quite recognize right off. And you catch that there is music playing, but the biggest thing is you see that everyone is in costumes. So, short of actually making different tokens for everybody, which I didn't want to do, you do not recognize other students unless you make a investigation check. As of right now, the only ones that are fairly obvious are the ones who have very obvious differences, like the owlins and the elephants, and those are a little more obvious. But even some of them are not immediately noticeable. And it
So
seems
poor Beacon's boyfriend can't even hide in costume.
correct.
So, is it like a single investigation check, or is it an investigation for individuals?
Correctly guessing another student's identity requires an individual check.
Okay.
So, if there's someone that you're specifically looking for,
I want to know where Mina is in order to avoid her.
okay, give me a investigation check, please. And actually, I'll even give you advantage on this because you have a relationship with her. It's not a good relationship.
It's the same. It's the same.
It is. You notice that she is over here.
Okay.
And you see that there is a gentleman with her.
I'm assuming that's the boyfriend.
It is very much the boyfriend.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
Is being a hater really being in a relationship? Yes, it is considered a rival type relationship. Yes. Mm-hmm. They have a relationship. It's not a good relationship, but it is a relationship.
Wasn't it Laren or something that was with her?
Lorraine.
Yeah, and then Greta, my old roommate, we're still friendly, and Urs, who I work with, we're friendly. I think. Last I checked. So I'd want to at least say hi to them if I could.
Okay. So actually, you know what? Let's go with this. Everybody, give me an investigation check.
Everyone?
Everybody in general. Let's see how.
There we go. And then if we get in a fight, it's gonna be real bad. I can already tell.
Oh. All right,
Okay.
Squaggles. You have no idea who most of these people are. No idea.
They own the money.
It pretty much, yeah. It does sound about right. Sora, the only ones that it takes a minute for you to figure out are the ones who actually used that stone and ended up doing the disguise self. But you kind of, you and Eivor, you kind of take a few moments, and based on the people that are around and mannerisms, you can figure out who just about every one of the third-year students, well, actually, all of the third-year students in here, you know exactly who they are.
Yeah.
Some of the others you recognize as fourth years. There's a couple of second-year students in here as dates for the third years. You catch one or two teachers mingling around. Squaggles, the one thing that you do notice, and it makes sense, you see floating trays of food.
I was just gonna ask, where's all the food? That's where I'm headed.
My question is it good food or is it tiny little rich people food that tastes like nothing or ass?
How dare you?
I'm not you. I'm talking some wealthy folks are just bad at food because they have more money than brains.
This is true. I only made dessert here, so I do not know.
The food is where these tables are.
Is finger food.
It is finger foods, yes. And you, but you do notice, and all of you, being that you are at a magical school, know that the floating trays, based on the height of where they're floating, are most likely unseen servants carrying them around. But this hall is filled with music. It's filled with activity. You notice that there is actually people both on this first floor, but also on the next floor up. You have there's all kinds of things going on, socializing. People are mingling. And everything.
Is the dean there?
You do not see the dean, but you do overhear somebody ask the same thing, and one of the other Lorehold students says, I believe that she's present somewhere, but I haven't seen her yet. I don't know what outfit she's wearing tonight.
Thank you.
Yes. But you do, you notice that there is all kinds of different, music and whatnot going on. Yeah, is there anybody that anyone would like to specifically go talk to? Or are you mingling about as well?
I will
Yes.
just Greta and Urs. I think it's really only Mina and her couple people that have maintained the "we don't like you, you suck, all our problems are your fault" bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Mina was better now.
Is she?
I do not know. I only thought.
I don't talk to her, so.
What about Quintilis?
He sucks. I don't want to talk to him.
Was his food?
His food sucks too, but no, none of this food is his.
Cupcakes are awesome, my man. I grabbed a tray on the way to the table.
It's fine. There are plenty more of cupcake. I made extra. I didn't think I'd get most out of the house. Let's see. Trying to remember based on past experiences. I will take a cupcake of peace offering to Lorraine.
Okay.
I think she is one that was intimidated by Eivor in haste.
Yes, she was.
Was very awkward at the pool party.
Okay. As you take it over to her, she accepts and she says, I heard that you were the one that made these, is that correct?
Da.
Well, thank you for doing so. I appreciate that.
You are welcome. It is custom recipe.
That is wonderful. And she does take a bite and she's like, oh my god, these are amazing.
That cream fills mouth.
This is, you should definitely bring these to the tavern. They would sell, you'd sell out every day, I have no doubt.
I suppose I could bring to tavern. is something to think about.
Agreed. Well, thank you. I appreciate you bringing this over. I'm sorry about all of the, well, drama, I guess would be the word I'm looking for, that's been happening lately.
Is no problem. Is one thing I've learned since this school, it is problems can be solved by talking and eating food rather than eating person causing problem.
I'm so proud.
You've been... I'm glad you learned that lesson. Yes, we'll go with that. I'm glad you learned that lesson.
No, I do think that eating problem sometimes is faster, but may not always be best solution. But do not let Eivor or others get down. Is deep-seated dislike of certain people that may only be mended in time.
That's fair. But hopefully we won't have that problem too much more. Hopefully.
Yeah. And because I will look back to see if see Aurora, because she made comment before about territory and was looking at me when she said it. I want to see if I can see her expression.
Give me an insight check.
I am not good at this, but we will try.
She is watching you. She is watching you very intently.
Have another cupcake.
Anyway, I must go. But good talking. Enjoy cupcake. And do svidania. I will.
Okay. All right. So just as you get back to Aurora, you get that moment as she takes she has a cupcake in her hand. She takes a bite of it, and she just kind of gives you this look. You all notice that the music falls silent, and a spotlight shines upon a second-story balcony. And you see Dean Tullis approaching the railing. The Dean, unlike all of the attendees, is unmasked, and she is wearing a very resplendent gown made of golden scrolls. You immediately notice that she has used magic to amplify her voice, as it seems to carry throughout the hall. And she says, "Students, faculty, honored guests of StrixSeven, welcome to the Magistrator's Masquerade. I know many of you have been looking forward to this night as much as I have, and I promise that it will be a night to remember." And as she gestures to the massive statue at the hall's center. "Centuries ago, wise Colima established this masquerade as a StrixSeven tradition to bring students of all of our colleges together, to show the potential of our university's mission, and to create a night of magic. Tonight, we are honored by the presence of his spirit and wisdom once again, for history lives here at StrixSeven, and nothing is ever truly forgotten. Now, as you've all been promised, a starlit night. So one and all, come dance among the stars." And you see that as she says this, the music changes up, and you see this this small band of gnomes actually start playing the music on the stage. And the tube-like devices that you guys put up start scattering magic-colored lights as you see fireworks go off to the heights of the hall. You see Yeah, it is. They are beautiful, hanging in the air, shedding a gentle starry light. It is very beautiful. So,
I would like to look at the statue. Is it coming to life at all?
give me a perception check.
Yeah, is anything hinky going on during these fireworks?
Okay. You do not recognize the statue as moving at all. No.
Is anything else hinky going on while the fireworks are going off?
Not that you notice. Everybody starts to, everyone who, ends up coming around, and, you notice that as some of the students, come onto the stage-like area, they start to fly. Which you guys know as, you did help set up this area. And you guys immediately see Began is over there. I mean, she already flew, but, you know, it's a thing. But as you see the magic that was placed here within the hall, the demonstration stage, it activates, and everyone within that area gains a flying speed, and it literally allows them to dance in the air. And you see, like, a lot of the Prismari students seem to kind of be over there, and they are flying around and doing some of the, like, very acrobatic stuff that you recognize, Telvin, from your other classes. And, yeah. It is very pretty in here, and everybody just seems to be having a good time. But Eivor, do me a favor and roll me a d8, please.
Oh, God.
So it starts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You do overhear, some of the, and here, this will surprise you immensely. Ready? You overhear a group of the dragon posers planning a mean-spirited prank on one of the other group, not against the Haven's heroes, but against
Shadow Brigade.
the Shadow Brigade. Thank you.
Are they planning on doing it now at the party or in the near future?
Oh no, here at the party.
Cool. I want to stop them. I want to make it blow up in their faces.
Okay.
And I will message I'll message Felfis first.
Okay.
Be like, whatever details I can overhear so we can start getting everybody in on it. Because I feel like, because it's mean-spirited, not like this is going to be fun for everybody, but like this is meant to be bad and not good for the people, the victims.
So you overhear, and it is the fact that it is being pointedly aimed at Mel and Nora Ann.
Who are super nice, right?
Yep.
You know the one that the vegan dumped?
Yep.
Damn.
Poor guys.
They had to leak for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Bad
I'm not
semester
gonna let.
for him, yeah.
Yeah. What are they planning on doing? Because I want to make it happen to them.
They are planning to have a bucket of ink be spilled on them.
I want them to trigger their own trap.
Okay.
I don't know how they're planning on delivering the bucket full of ink, but I want it to fall on them while they're setting it up.
Okay.
So I'm going to be watching, because I'm always watching.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wait for the right moment. and try to do something. I want to make it obvious that I'm the one that sabotaged it, but I don't want them to know I'm going to sabotage it until I've done it.
Okay.
If I can.
Rosie will go and warn
Yes.
them because
Okay.
they're her buddies.
I mean, a little bit, yes.
It's just a dick move.
It is a dick move.
Because, like, these outfits, provided they're wearing real clothes and not an illusion like I am, it's going to be an expensive prank. It's going to ruin their outfits. And it's just shitty.
It is. And you, I mean, it is a group that you are well aware is...
Is it fucking Mina?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I want her to know it's me. But I need Squaggles to help me do it.
While Eivor is planning vengeance and to not carry someone at this party, I will try to dissuade conversation with Rain and invite Aurora to dance.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if you had said it was anybody other than Mina, I might have reconsidered and been like, oh, we should talk to them. But no, she's decided that being the worst is her whole plan of attack for everything. So, no. Like, and Squaggles is her actual rival. Oh, we should team up on this.
Okay. So,
I mean, they say do what you're good at, and she's really good at being the worst.
I mean, they say play to your strengths.
They do.
Okay, that woo, I thought it was ashy.
Yep. So you, okay. So you see the three of them over here before you see Mina walk away and, ends up, headed over towards the dance hall with her boyfriend.
So you're here on a date. How freaking petty do you have to be to do?
Like, it's a fancy masquerade ball that you were lucky to be able to attend in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go to a teacher.
Hey Sky, roll me a d8, please.
And now has Eivor or Elphys told any of us what's going on, or are we all still in the...
No, I messaged Felphys first, and then I would have started messaging everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told Rosie to...
Yeah, no, I wanted to...
Yep.
Get Felphys in on it first, because Felphys could... I presume Felphys also has message, right?
I'm pretty sure.
You're a wizard. You have message. Like, I start with Felphys, and then the two of us could tag everybody else.
It's a message tree. It's a phone tree.
Sky, the person you're standing next to right there, is complimenting your outfit, and like they love the look and everything. They just spend the next like 10 minutes while you're hearing these messages in your head from your party members. This person is just going on and on about how much they love your outfit.
I'm like, wow, man, thanks. And I hold my arms straight out and twirl a little bit, let the rhinestones catch the lights from the room and just start dazzling around. Thanks, man. A friend of mine helped me make this thing.
That is very beautiful. It is very flattering on you.
Righteous. You're looking pretty good too.
Thanks. And you just like they're that person that will continue to just compliment you and your outfit way beyond what would be normally appropriate. They're just gonna keep going.
Well, hey, have a cupcake, man. And I'm trying to keep my eye on Ina and groups at the same time. So I kind of line myself in their line of sight.
All right.
What is this sound? Sounds like little gremlins
It's their
running around.
gnomes.
They are Spyro the Dragon enemies.
They do sound like Spyro the Dragon enemies.
Yeah, that one's that stupid guy who runs away and you have to chase him.
Yep, but these.
Nee, 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 nee.
Uh-huh.
Nee.
Never
Exactly.
chase the dragon, man. It's bad.
This is called the Gnome Hoedown, and it's got little gnomes that make sound effects too. So, yes. All right. So you everybody give me a perception check. Now that you all know about this group of people trying to do something.
I thought that.
Look at that. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Why am I today started to work tonight?
Because you're not gonna. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
no,
you're not
as
just
soon as
using
we
people?
hit combat, provided we ever, if there's combat, it's gonna be bad
Hell,
for us.
it'd be hell.
Okay. So, all right. Telvin, you are distracted. You're dancing with your girl. You're just, you're watching out, but you're not paying super amount of attention. Yeah, that's a big difference in roles right there, buddy.
Holy cow.
But you guys, the rest of you notice that that there is something about this location as they, as Lorraine and Quintilis seem to be hanging out kind of by this bookshelf. Right here. Before you see Lorraine walk over and ask Mel to dance. And he will accept, and they will start dancing. And it's like a minute or two later when you see Quintilis kind of does the same thing with Nora Ann.
Okay. All right. Where's Mina?
You see she is actually flying up in the air with her boyfriend. They are above the stage.
Above the stage.
They're about 10 feet off the ground right now.
And the other two are on the ground?
They are, yes.
Yeah.
The ink is right here. Well, I mean, that they seem to, something is over here.
Okay. Can I, where am I? I don't think I've
I don't have
moved.
mage hand.
What?
I don't have mage hand.
What the
How
hell?
you not have mage hand?
I don't know.
What
You're
kind
a
of wizard are you?
wizard. Yeah, what kind of sham wizard?
Rosie distracted you from your lessons enough you didn't get mage hand. Wow.
Fizz
Wow.
skipped that first year and missed all those easy spells.
Apparently. By the way,
Give
I
me
meant
one more year and I'll have Bigby's hand.
by the way, I meant to show you guys. This is Rosie's outfit.
Aw.
It's lovely.
You have mine?
I don't, because you didn't put it in the thing. You didn't. But
Do you need mage hand?
so the ink is right here. And you notice like they kind of seem to be like
Slowly working their way towards it.
they are, but they kind of go back and forth because you notice that they end up like they're working their way around, but then
But
you see-
Nora knows.
she does.
Okay. I want to get. I don't actually see my token. I don't know if I'm
You should be down at
crazy.
the bottom somewhere, or did you move around?
I haven't moved my character at all.
That's weird. Okay, hold on. I'll put you on. I thought I had.
I have not moved, so
So we'll put you by Squaggles right there.
Sir Goat's a lot, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and your goat.
Yeah, my goat is my date.
Yes.
We
That's
knowing
progressive.
no, it's I need an excuse to bring my fuck off robot to the magic dance. Probably would not have been allowed otherwise. We at some point, well, like Greta's over here, and I would have wanted to go and talk to her. Well, probably at some point would have gotten closer to where I know the ink is. Just
well,
so
you assume that that's where it is because that is where
they
were.
were, and where they keep trying to get closer to.
Right.
Yeah, so I want to be. I don't know what I want to do to stop it. Have magic.
Susan, I'm gonna do something stupid.
I like it. You should do that.
Let's see how well this works. As I see Quintus and Anne, I will go up to them
Okay.
and I ask Anne, may I have this dance?
Okay. As you do so, she kind of turns to you and she says, "Sure. Well, thank you, Quintilis, for the dance. I appreciate it." And you get the worst glare from Quintilis as he steps away.
Why, thank you very much.
And you guys all see, like, he ends up kind of going back towards this bookshelf. And he's just glaring.
Pouting and leaning up against it.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
I will tell Kazoo to come out of my pocket and do some mischief.
Oh, good lord. Okay. What mischief is he doing?
Well, once Quintus is not looking at us, starts glaring at us, I will send Kazoo up where the ink's supposed to be and duck it on Quintus.
Okay.
Is the ink bucket up there?
It is.
I cast catapult on the ink bucket, and I want it to hit the wall away from everybody else.
Okay. Okay.
I want it to hit something that's not gonna cause property damage or hit anybody.
Okay. Sure. You do know that there's bookshelves here, but you can aim it where it's gonna hit the ground, not necessarily the wall.
Yeah, so it's a cleanable mess, and it's not gonna damage books. Okay.
You can do that. Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna slam into the ground because I don't think catapult has a low speed. No. But yeah, I will cast catapult.
Okay. As you.
I mean, it's less than like a pound or whatever. I don't want it to do damage. It's just gonna hit the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, ink's gonna go everywhere, but
ink goes everywhere, and the bucket goes clattering to the floor. Yep.
Oh.
And it lands back here.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. A corner away from everybody, where it wouldn't. Yeah.
Yep. So you all hear this big clatter as black ink is now on the ground over here. And as you do, you see Quintilis turns and is just shocked that this happened.
I'm gonna stare him dead in the eye and go, "You're lucky I'm nice." And I'm gonna go back to my drink.
He's gonna look back at you and he's gonna glare. And you see, like, he steps out enough to turn and look at Mina and look at Lorraine, and he, like, you get the feeling that just looking at him and looking at his expression, that he is probably sending them a message right now.
I'm going to message Mina.
Okay.
And I will say, really, you gotta do this to some nice girls at a party for everybody? I mean, why? What did they do to you? Like, at least be funny or clever instead of mean. And I'll let her respond.
As she, as you stop talking, you get this response of, you don't know everything about everybody.
I'll message her back. You're right, I don't. But I do know that they're not the ones trying to drop ink buckets on people at a party full of upperclassmen and alumni in their very nice, presumably very expensive outfits. Like, you got a problem?
What do you care about them?
It's not about, well, for starters, you know, I'm getting up and walking over to her in person.
Okay.
Because at this point, people have heard and seen the ink bucket.
They have.
And I'm going up, and I'm making eye contact with Quintelis and Lorraine, and I'm gonna go, look, the system at the school, a little fucked up, kind of a lot fucked up, but the individual students at the school are not responsible for it. We're forced to participate in this system, as we've, at this point, a little late to quit. But this is it's a masquerade ball put on by the faculty that we had to earn our way into. These girls, as far as I'm aware, have done nothing to you or to me or really to anybody else. Maybe they have. Maybe they're secretly the worst people in any of the planes. But you're choosing to be childish and petty instead of talking about your fucking problems. You just start fights with everybody. I'm fucking tired of it.
You see, like, as she is listening to you, she steps forward and you actually see him grab her arm and, like, is holding her and says, don't do it. The dean's watching you, don't do it.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but just dumping ink on people you don't like in the middle of a party, because what did they do to you, Mina? Did they kick your dog? Did they deliberately feed you bad information so you'd fail a test? Did they steal your lunch money?
Don't worry about what they did.
Or did they simply succeed where you failed, and that's enough?
Are you having problems at home? Are you having problems that, like, you need a study buddy? Do you need me to fight somebody for you? Like, what's going on here you are lashing out like this? Look me in the eye and tell me that there's a problem you have that somebody couldn't help you solve.
She's looking you dead in the eye and she says, there's nothing that you can do to help me.
Somebody could, couldn't they?
She will go and she will, like, rush past you. And she is, like, storming out, and you see the boyfriend is kind of slowly following her. But you see that they both go completely to the other side of the room.
What are Lorraine and Quintilis doing?
They are just standing there watching you. At this point, Mel has moved away. And yeah, they're just staring at you guys.
Like in anger or surprise or?
Little bit of A, little bit of B, little bit of, just not quite sure what the hell just happened.
I'm pretty sure not a lot of people talk to Mina like that.
No, I imagine they don't, but it sounds like somebody should have been, because something is going wrong there that she's lashing out like this. and it can't just be academics. Something's going on, and somebody needs to help her because she clearly needs it. Like, we've got a team. We've all got family we can rely on. Does Mina? I don't really know that much about her. Looking at Lorraine, you guys are friends. Like, is somebody at home sick?
Don't worry about her. We'll take care of her. You worry about yourself. As Lorraine, like, storms off as well.
Insight check.
Okay, go for it.
I want to know, like, is she angry that it's me poking, or that anybody's poking?
She is mad that anybody's poking.
So there is something going on. They know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want anybody.
Nope.
Something's deeply fucked here.
Yep.
We need to do a group talk,
So
I think.
at one point, you guys notice that there is a kind of over, like right by where you guys are, kind of up in the top part of this. Actually, Sky, it's the guy that you were talking to, goes over and he sets up and he starts rapidly making portraits of some of the Masquerade attendees. Like, magically gifted artist.
Oh man, I rush over if I see that.
Yeah.
Hey, are you doing personals or just like randoms?
Prom photos.
Yeah, it's totally the version of the prom photos.
Oh, we need to do a group
Yep,
portrait.
and you do, and it is awesome. It is really, really cool. And this guy, he's just like, it should not be this quick, but he is quick with it. He, you know, you see like the brush is just flying. And you see that he is having a good time with it as he's doing this. He goes, you guys made this so easy with your wonderful outfits. I just, and again, Sky, he keeps going with the compliments. It's like, it's almost disturbing how much he is, like, yeah, he's going. And as he gets to the almost done with your individual painting, Sky, he goes, by the way, I am so sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name is Dew.
Oh, hey, dude. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm Sky. Have I seen you around campus before?
I was a transfer. I just got here like last week, and they invited me to come in and do the portraits and stuff. I transferred from another college back home, but and you notice that this guy, he is kind of got a, like, fey look to him. And he actually comes from the Fey realm. And what are you inciting?
Well, kind of two things.
Okay.
One, is he getting paid for this, or should we tip him? And two, is he genuine in his compliments, or is he like, I don't even know?
With that 13, you do not see money exchanged.
But is the school paying?
You would have to ask him. So do you ask him this question?
Oh, that seems kind of...
Okay. But he is, he seems very genuine with his compliments. You know what? Give me one more insight check, please. Okay. It's like it's really hard to tell for sure if it's just him complimenting you because of the actual like he really likes the outfits or but the one thing you do notice like he keeps complimenting Sky. He is like he's fascinated with Sky's outfit or Sky, you're just not quite sure.
Am I picking up on any of this?
I don't know, you
or-
give me
Does
an
it-
insight check.
Yeah, does this seem good? Or do we need to talk about stranger danger?
I mean, you probably, yes, but also...
I'm gonna
Like,
give him 2 gold.
Huh?
I'm gonna give him 2 gold.
Okay.
do we need to tell them? There you go. Like, do we need to take this guy out back and have a conversation?
He likes my outfit, man.
Sky.
You can just ask Sky out, really. It's fine.
Sky, I would like you to tell me what you think about what he's doing. With that 20, what are you picking up on what he's throwing down?
Oh, you know, like I'm all about love, man. I'm from a community of where everybody's like, loving everybody. Like so I'm probably not picking up anything more than just natural
Okay.
friendliness. I think. I don't know.
You and Telvin are totally picking up on it. Yeah, he like you get the feeling that Dew is really testing the waters here.
I missed the first part. What is he testing?
He's testing the waters of should he ask out Sky or not. As he is like overly complimenting Sky.
He's like, please pick up on the hints that I'm dropping.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, you'll really like it here, man. This is a great school. Like, these parties are awesome. Oh, and you should come to our next pool party. It was great.
Guy has large...
do I get the feeling that that one of us should try to wingman? Or...
I am from outer plane. I will do it anyway. You know, Sky has large greenhouse with lots of plants. You should come by and take a look. Sky, show him your plant.
Yeah.
I imagine there's some great artistic inspiration. You got some interesting stuff in there, big guy.
He has giant eggplant.
And you can probably use some of that stuff in your tea.
Sky, I would love for you to do an insight check on your party members to see
Oh,
if you're
man,
picking up from them.
Because we're not subtle.
Not subtle at all. No.
You want to? He should probably roll with advantage because we're really bad at being
That's
subtle.
true. That's true.
I mean, I'm not trying to be.
I mean, you're picking up a little bit of it, I would say, but also like it's very common. You do have a great garden, and you know, between you and Squaggles, you guys have been doing great on growing stuff, and you do in fact actually have an eggplant that is fairly large in the garden right now. Like it makes sense, all the things they're saying.
Walk away a little bit and turn my back to them and cast a message and say, Sky, he likes you. He has a crush on you.
Oh, man. Hey, dude, you should come check out my eggplant. My friends say it's pretty impressive.
I would love to do that. Maybe, tomorrow? If that's okay?
I don't think I got anything going on tomorrow. Like, school's out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. And it's at this point you see somebody else, another couple of people coming up to get their paintings done as well. And as he says, how about this? I'll bring the paintings over tomorrow when I come. That way you guys don't have to worry about carrying them around right now.
Alright. That'd be cool.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Look back at my group. Did I do something right?
being said and done, I mean, like, I had to. You were right there, and you rolled for it. That was, like, so, out of game, there is a couple of, like, it says Masquerade developments, and it's a D8 of, you know, things that could happen. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for finding the one that says he really likes your outfit.
He would like it better on the hanger.
Or on the floor? Yes. Alright. So, well, that's all. Like, you guys are having a good time. This is definitely an interesting day here. And you, let's see here. You notice that the music kind of shifts a little bit as everybody seems to be, like, you know, just very happy, just having a good time, and the music shifts, and I would love for everybody to please roll me a perception check.
Yep, so my computer did crash.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, we're having fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll not be able to. Yeah.
We're good. I got you. Well, actually, you have dice right there, right?
I do have dice. Let me get them out.
And I will have your character sheet up for your numbers.
Perception. I believe it's a +7. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Actually, Tor, can you open Avor's sheet?
It is a 13 on the dice.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I know, but
okay.
I don't see. All I see is goat, spellcasting, and all-purpose tool.
Okay, that's weird. How about now? Okay. All right. So you can do that. All right. So let's see here.
Does a nat 20 work for Abel?
Well, Ava rolled her dice. It was just finding the
+7.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
+5 perception.
Okay. So with that, Sora, because you had Kazoo come out, we'll say that natural 20 was for them. So with that, Squaggles, Kazoo, and Avor, you are the first ones to notice as the music changes and the statue starts to animate.
Of course it is.
The music fades, the dancers kind of drift to the floor, and the hall falls silent as lights rise to illuminate the towering statue of the Magister Kalima. As everything kind of comes to a stillness, you notice that the statue starts to speak and says, "Students of StrixSeven," as the voice booms through the hall, yet seems to echo as if coming from quite far away. You catch that that it's, you know, it's both here and not here. It says, "Always remember the chain of which you are a part. Wisdom is shared, learned, added to, and passed on. Links are added, and some are lost, but the chain of tradition connects us all. Those of us who were, who are, and who are yet to come. You are bonded, students of StrixSeven, to one another and to those you'll never know. Never doubt the wondrousness of what you've learned, or even the remarkable place you hold as the link between the past and the future. This night, we are but one community, knowing no boundaries of role, college, or time." And as the statue kind of comes to a moment of pause, you hear everybody cheering and clapping and whatnot, and you think that all of this is Holy crap. Are you inciting the statue?
Yeah.
Okay. The statue's telling the truth. The statue believes in what it says.
Another
Is
natural
spell?
20 wasted.
What was that, Tor?
Is there a spell or anything that's happening to make everybody else
No.
agree? It's just
No. But as you think that this is the end of the statue's words, and like the applause starts to die down, you see that it kind of stops and says, "But be warned. There is a harsh lesson for you that you have yet to learn. When the mistakes of the past are forgotten, the dire past will return to haunt the present. Beware, mages, of the shadow that reaches for you, even now." And with that, the hall just falls into silence as the voice fades, and the Magister's spirit, the statue moves back.
But also downer.
I wonder if he's referring to that, like, seen books and stuff when we were searching earlier.
Yeah, the stuff that's missing. What's the general consensus? Is anybody's seem afraid? Like, unnaturally afraid? Or...
So you notice, as you kind of look around now, that the band starts to pick up again, but not playing anything as lively as it was before. And the crowd kind of seems to have questions about the pronouncement running through the crowd. Some of the faculty members are still in here. They didn't leave and lock all the doors.
I want to look at the faculty members in like the fourth years to see if it seems like they've heard this before.
You kind of get the feeling, as some of the faculty members are talking, that the Magister's spirit often offers cryptic advice at the event, but they've never heard anything as ominous as this. So, yeah, it is quite, you do feel the energy of this night has officially changed. As, it seems that they, definitely have a different air around this night now. And like the music is still there. It's still, it's still happening, but you notice that people start to leave. Now that, the announcement and everything, you start to notice people leaving. Some leave in pairs. Some leave with people that they didn't come with. You see, there's just a bunch of people that seem to have already left the party. And as it starts to get kind of late, this continues on for like a couple of hours until you notice about half the people have left the party, including some of the faculty and whatnot.
Really? The faculty leave early, huh?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them.
Is Dean still here?
You do see Dean Tullis around, yeah. But
Does he look okay?
Yeah, looks fine. It does kind of feel like the animal abuse commercials during the Super Bowl. It's true. Thank you. I was trying to figure out what it felt like, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Okay.
It was my first bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Did Aurora have fun?
She did. She did. And she seems to be, quite happy, and you guys are, you're having a good evening. And you, is there anything that you guys would like to do at this point? You guys see that, I will say this, Began is gone. She has left the party. You're not quite sure who she left with, but she did not leave with Mel.
Thought we were gonna have to carry her out of here.
Nope. You turn around and she's gone. People just keep, they're leaving. Yeah.
Is Mina still here?
She is, but Quintilis has left, and so has Lorraine.
Is Mina still here?
Yes.
And the boy toy is still there?
He is.
Okay.
He is.
He's not a complete moron, so...
What was that?
He's not a complete moron.
I mean, right.
He held her back from starting a fist fight in the middle of the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
So, not a complete idiot.
Right.
Look at Twitch.
Okay, hold on. I'm working on... Oh, wow! Hi, Phoenix! Hi, Mother of Jedi. Thank you for
Hi,
the
guys.
raid, Mother of Jedi. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you coming in. All right. Welcome on in. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for that raid. Very cool. All right, so our adventuring party here at the StrixSeven campus have gone to the Masquerade ball, but it is coming to an end. You guys, you proceed to have the rest of the evening goes off quite well. You end up having a really good time with your group of friends, minus Began, because she's gone. But as you guys get ready to leave, you notice that Zan is gone as well. And it seems...
What about Chance?
Chance is gone. They left.
Okay.
And you notice that most of the people have gone, and so it's it's time. The party's coming, to an end, and you guys decide that you're gonna head back to campus, or head back to your dorms, right? And it's a nice night, so why not take a walk in the commons? You're walking your way back from the Lorehold campus, just having a good time.
I think tradition dictates we have to go to Denny's.
I mean, the Bosun
Waffle
Tavern
House.
would be there. Yes.
The real question is who is Deuce and who's not?
Do? Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. All right. So,
Fair.
with all of that, you guys kind of come walking by, and as you are doing so, you see a couple of people across the commons from you. Even considering the late hour, the walk across campus is almost unusually quiet. But as you round the corner, a flickering magical lantern illuminates several bewildered students standing on the path.
Bewildered hell.
As in, they are just standing there, just staring off at nothingness.
Do we know if it is because they had too much punch or for other reason?
Yeah, is there like traces of drowning around them?
You don't see anything. Not from this distance. But I would say...
Are they all staring the same direction, or are they just
not.
randomly?
It's random. I would say, though, Felfis, you and Rosie do recognize these 4 students as Lorehold apprentices. They are 4th years.
Do they have like any markings on them?
If you'd like, you can go up closer
Are
to them.
they holding the lantern, or did the lantern just pop on and they start staring?
They are,
They're all staring at the lantern?
No, there's like, throughout the campus, there's like random lanterns here and there throughout campus. There's just happens to be one right there that you see, like, it's kind of, the concept is a little bit along the lines of motion sensors. As they, like, the lights will come on as you get closer.
Yeah, I want to get closer. Me and my goat.
Okay.
Susan?
Carefully.
Yes.
Are you guys okay? What's wrong?
Oh, wall of text. Hold on. All right. So
I'm casting this over the group of students.
Okay. So we've got borrowed knowledge. What skill are you putting into?
Medicine.
Medicine. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Then we've got detect thoughts. Okay, and we've got psychedelics. All right. This is gonna go quite well. All right. Okay. So as you guys kind of come closer, which one are you trying to detect thoughts on there, Sora?
I guess the closest near me.
Okay. Okay. As you get close enough to do the detect thoughts, you get in his mind, you hear, this is not the way to Archeo Hall. Why are we going this way? And Sky. So you cast, I love this spell, I love it so much. For a moment, all of you see this rainbow swirl go around these 4 students. And all of the colors of all of the objects that they're carrying, as well as their clothing, turns very bright. And like some of the stuff that wasn't colored becomes unnaturally colored. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna roll 4 dice for them and see how this goes, just to see. Okay. What is your spell save? 16? None of them succeed. That works. But as you guys are there, Felfis, you recognize, just looking at them, this is the same thing, same look that you guys saw of the students that were upstairs with their headaches. Right before they turned almost violent.
Nobody's gotten close to them yet, right?
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna say just give them a wide berth, and I think we lesser restored them. That's what worked.
What did this one
We need to get somebody professional to look at them.
You get the same response from that one as well.
Why?
This is not the way to the hall. Why are we over here?
They're thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm. They are.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them.
I'm gonna cast Sending to the school nurse or whoever.
Okay.
And say, hi, there are 4 students here who are...
Staring at nothing.
Yeah, like the ones and just explain it and be like,
Okay.
come get them. I don't know.
She will respond to you, and she says, "It's the same as it was a couple of days ago with the other students."
Yep.
You get another message that says, I will be there. Don't get near them. The other ones seemed to take like 10 minutes and they were fine.
Okay.
I want to look around. Is anybody else nearby?
Give me
Besides
a
these.
perception check, please.
Okay, that is 9 plus whatever.
5.
Okay, so 14?
14, yeah.
You do not see anyone else around.
Okay. I am just going to be watching.
Okay. Sora, as you kind of come... Okay. Sora, as you continue kind of just going through their thoughts a little bit, at one point, you notice that one of them's a dwarven woman. She kind of looks... She kind of turns and seems to look at your group, and she's just like straight-faced, no panic or anything. And she just says, "No, you cannot take me," before turning back and staring off into the distance again.
Wait.
Have any of us ever heard of something like this before?
So, Sora and Felfiz did have this. They did see this when you guys were setting up for the hall.
Okay.
That the students ended up with headaches, and then when they were taken to the nurse, then they became like this, and then violent if somebody went near them.
Something like we're monsters to them.
Like as
They
much
see us as monsters, basically.
as fun as it would be to stop and deal with zombified students, seems like more fun to do other things.
We should probably wait until the nurse gets here. And then we can go
You want to
party.
Go, Dylan, you can go. We'll catch up to you.
Because we have no idea what caused the initial, like the first group, right?
No, I don't think so.
So-
That was...
You never came up with a complete reason?
So, probably gonna get more answers if the nurse can examine them now.
Sky, what are you doing?
Felfiz, with that natural 20, before you do this, Sky, you do notice that the person that is right here, the one closest to the statue over here, seems to be holding something in their hand that looks like a piece of a golden scroll.
Like on the headmaster's dress?
Yes.
Awesome.
So, Sky, as you come up to this person, as you come within 5 feet, all of a sudden, they just scream at you. No, you can't take me. You can't take me. No. And will turn and just try to hit you. Alright, just straight roll. Doesn't
Should have
doesn't 18
disadvantage.
hit? Okay, they do have disadvantage. That's right. 15. Does a 15 hit you?
No, I have 16 now.
Okay. So, with that, you are able to still cast, and they go from being furious and, attacking to just stopping. And looks at you and says, What happened?
Are you alright, man?
My
Eyes are all like blank at me.
My head hurts so bad right now. Oh, and like this person will turn and like turn away from the and says, what's wrong with?
Is she the one that had the gold
No
scroll?
It was this one.
Anybody? I know Felphus doesn't have Mage Hand. Does somebody else have Mage Hand?
Me?
Can you grab that scroll? I will do this as a message so nothing can overhear it.
Okay.
Sure. Huh?
Grab that piece of scroll.
Okay.
That looks like it came from the dean's dress.
So,
seems really bad.
Sora, give me just a sleight of hand check, please, to see how well your mage hand can grab this piece of paper from them.
Sure thing, I guess.
Sure, why not, right?
I'm gonna cast Sending to the nurse again and say, one of them has a scroll. Old scroll. Looks like the Dean's dress.
Okay. I'm right around the corner. I will be there momentarily. And you see, like, you're able to get that piece of scroll, Sora, no problem. And it is in fact a piece of the dean's dress. And right about the time that the nurse actually gets to you and to the students, the other three kind of snap out of it. The 10 minutes or so clearly is up. And you get the feeling from these 4 students. They are all very confused. They all have headaches. And they say that they were told... let's see here. They were told by, Dean Tullis that she needed their help and to go to the Archerio Memorial Hall. And that they were to assist her with an errand. But
did she give them the scroll?
No.
Is that the last thing they remember, or do they remember anything after?
Well, she asked us to do that, but along the way, I remember getting a really strange headache. And the one who had the scroll says, I remember reaching out for the dean for help, but I guess I maybe snagged her dress or something. But I remember her leaving. I don't know.
Oh, the dean called you to their office?
Well, no, we were at the ball and she said she needed some help over at the Memorial Hall, and so we were going over with her to go take care of an errand, and then all of a sudden, like, we all just kind of ended up with a headache, and I reached out for the dean, but I don't know.
Was the dean acting funny too? Do you notice?
I mean, she's been acting kind of strange for a while, but I mean...
How long is a while?
This year? That is when I really noticed it.
Like a complete change of character, or like a gradual build up over time? Like day-night, or slowly over time?
I mean, I really just noticed it in the last, trimester. She stopped coming to, some of the classes and had us taking and overseeing the tests and stuff, and we've been doing more things for her, but we thought it was just her trusting us with more responsibility, so I don't know.
Testing you, making sure you were ready. Okay.
Right. But
she was the one where she didn't administer a test, right? And we went and talked to her in her office.
Right.
Susan?
Right.
And she was working on something important, right?
Correct.
If I remember correctly from Kazoo, it was something about the Prom? What? Not
It
prom.
was,
You know,
yes.
the dance.
Uh-huh. And she did not come to your final test either.
Yeah.
That dance was pretty important. Why she would want to take some students somewhere else right in the middle of it.
Because people slipping out of a party is not weird. If everybody's in one place, nobody's anywhere else.
So they could do something else.
Yeah,
While
and
they watch.
nobody's gonna notice a couple people slipping out because people do that to do other stuff all the time. You know?
Is she looking at Felpis or something?
What?
What was that, Sora?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, you know, how Felfels and Rosie are always on study dates.
Uh-huh. Study dates. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Is that what they call it here?
Uh-huh.
Listen, I passed twice as many classes.
It's true. She has passed twice as many classes since the study dates have happened. It's true. So, alright.
Probably find the professor. Or go to the memorial hall. I don't know. What does everybody think?
Well, what time of night is it?
It is late. It is very late.
College kids, man. Is it really late? Or is
Like,
it just early for being late?
It is early morning. So,
But there's
like,
not-
we're talking probably like 1, 2 a.m.
But does not wait until sunrise.
Yeah, if something's going down now, we should probably.
How far away is the memorial hall? Maybe we just swing by there real quick.
Did they ever make it to the memorial hall, or
No. Nope.
they never made it to the memorial hall that they remember?
No, they did not. They were on their way to the hall right now.
Then let's go to the memorial hall.
Okay.
We can leave the students with the nurse and tell the nurse, "Hey, we're gonna go investigate, and we'll
Have
pass
some
her."
cupcakes. They'll help you feel better quicker.
Do we want to give her the piece of the dress?
I want to look at it and like study it intently without touching it. Locate
'Cause
objects to see if I can find the rest.
Find the rest of the dress. Yes.
Sure, you can do that.
Like we've played together before.
I know, right? You feel the pull of it towards the memorial hall, which Felfiz, you would know it. Actually, the rest of you would too. That the memorial hall is the main like administration building on the Lorehold campus. So there's Kalima Hall where the ball was, but then the memorial hall is like where the main, like, that's where the dean's office is and that kind of stuff. So you do know that is where that is. So you get that pull, you know, from that. And that, my friends, is a great place for us to take a break real quick before you head over to the commons to go figure out what the hell is going on. So we will be back in just a few minutes. See you then. right, and welcome back to DMS Adventures Tavern. Our adventuring party, or at least a section of the Haven's Heroes, are outside of the Memorial Hall on the Lorehold campus. It is actually called the Archeo Memorial Hall. It's the primary administration building on Lorehold campus. They know, you guys know, this is where like the dean's office is, and like the offices and portions of their extensive historical archives. The very specific specialty books and stuff are held here. As you approach this building, the exterior walls of the building are like a heavy stone construction. And you guys, some of you, especially those that are, the Lorehold students like Felfiz, that have been in here, know it's stone on the outside, but the interior walls and stuff are wood and plaster and, the like. As you approach, you see like there's very little light present from this outside of this building. You see the two entrances there that are lit on the sides over here, but the entrance on this side is not lit. Those are the three entrances into the into this location. And it currently doesn't seem like there's anybody around. What are you doing?
We'll go to front door.
Okay. All right. It is locked. The double door that is right there is a locked door.
Does anyone have the ability to open door?
Yep.
Hold
That'd be
on.
noisy then.
Wait, stop. Before we knock the door down, Susan,
Uh-huh.
I'm sifting to Kasu's eyes
Uh-huh.
and do the Kasu's mouth say, wait, for a minute.
Okay.
And I'll phase through the door.
I figured that might be what you do. Okay. So you phase through the door, and you see that it opens up into a hallway of sorts. Yeah, there's a long corridor that heads to the north, and then there's two corridors, one to each other side.
Do I look at the door? Do I see it locked?
It is locked, yes.
Can I unlock
You
it?
can. Uh-huh.
I did so and unlock the door and open it for them.
Okay, the door is now unlocked. And you guys see the same thing that Kazoo just did. You see these hallways.
It was convenient.
That is convenient, right? All
I
right.
sit back to my own eyes. Good job, Kazu.
So as you enter in, a double door opens into a stately carpeted hall hung with the lights. Well, the lanterns in the depiction are lit, but they are currently not lit. It is dark in here. There are doors on either side of the entrance, a double door on each hallway along the wall, and a single door at the far end. You also see that there are portraits along this main carpeted hallway that depict past deans of Lorehold.
Have I been here before?
You have.
Do I know what some of the rooms would be?
I would say, well, one is like a records room. There's a reception room. There's other deans have offices in here.
Because we all came to Dean Hollis' office after a test.
Mm-hmm. You did?
Why are we here again?
You were following the piece of her dress.
Yeah, where is that pulling me now?
It is leading you towards the back of the...
Quiet in the building? Do we hear anything?
Telvin, give me a wisdom save, please. Okay. As you step forward into this hallway, you immediately, after you've gone about, 2 or 3 steps in, start to hear whispers. And Telvin, you take 6 points of psychic damage from these whispers, and I need the rest of you that are inside to please give me a wisdom save.
That's against magic.
Now that's a good use of a natural 20 there, Felfus. Damn!
God damn.
Alright, so you guys all take 6 points. Hey, Squaggles.
Points of health? 6 points of health? Awesome.
Squaggles, are you coming in the building? Did we lose Squaggles?
Did we lose him? BRB, but I never saw a...
Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna have Squaggles just hang out outside for right now.
Susan, does Kazoon need to make one too?
Yes,
or...
please.
Okay.
Okay. He takes 6 points of damage as well. As you have all succeeded, but you do keep hearing the whispers from in the hallway.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
It's coming from the paintings on the wall, the portraits on the wall.
Is portrait moving?
They don't seem to be moving, but you look at the paintings and their mouths are moving in the painting or in the portraits.
Susan, what happened? How heavy are the portraits?
They're not like super huge. It's just where they put like these are the people from the past, along the walls. Think of it along the lines of Harry Potter with all of the portraits and stuff, where they're moving in their frames. But these are just the mouths are moving. Squaggles, give me a wisdom save, please. As there is whispering coming from the hallway. Perfect. You take 6 points of psychic damage, but you're fine.
I will flex talon and push index claw into painting and try to cut down to see if it quiets whispers.
Okay.
And I want to say, quiet, one at a time.
Okay. Telvin, give me a intimidation check, and Felfiz, give me a persuasion check, please.
I will magical guidance it.
Okay. The one that you put your talent into immediately stops talking. Felfiz, as you say that, one of the paintings or portraits you recognize as one of the very well-known Lorehold deans turns to you and says, "Why are you here? It is after hours. You should not be here. Why are you here?
We're checking on Dean Tullis.
What business do you have coming this late to the dorm, or the dean's wing?
She sent some students on an errand and to come back and meet her here.
Are you those students?
We found those other students and they're unable to continue, so we are continuing for them.
Give me another persuasion check, please. I would say with advantage, as you did the first one. You succeeded. Oh, that was almost that 20 right there. Okay. All right. The portrait looks over at you and says, "So be it, but do not cause any trouble, as we will know."
Had they known the dean's been at this dream lately too?
Do you want to talk to the portraits about that?
I just speak that to Felfis with my
okay.
powers.
Okay.
Have you noticed the change in Dean Tullis?
A change? What kind of change?
He's been acting differently. He's been having horrible headaches. It seems to be going around the school, and it affects people and turns them wildly violent.
I have not. But that does not sound promising. But you may pass.
Not for nothing, but maybe around Dean Tullis when she's like this, don't all start whispering at once, because you don't want that violence to come on to you.
So be it. Alright. So, as they,
What's behind this door here?
You would know, Felfis, that that is the records room. To the left and the right, here.
What about the one in the sky?
Can I open this door that I'm by?
Where are you at? You're down there. Yes, you can. That is... Hold on. Let me get the right one.
So
that
I want to be kind of quiet and just peek my head in to see if I see the dean or any...
Okay. That is one of... Well, actually, that is one of the administration offices. They tend to use these for, like, various day-to-day tasks for keeping the campus running. There is a desk, a chair, a stack of what looks to be, like, paperwork and stuff, possibly, like, student papers and whatnot. And you do see a couple of personal tchotchkes, like, you see a little figurines collection and stuff. You see one that looks like it's on top of all of the pieces of paper as if it's like a paperweight, but it bears the Lorehold emblem. And you also see in this office a single book that is sitting on the desk, and it is a romance novel.
Tell whose office this might be? Like, is there any, like,
It is one of the
PhDs or anything?
It is one of the Lorehold professors.
Okay.
Yep.
This door.
Okay.
Keep on moving on through.
All right. So, Felfis, you know, because you have been here before, that this is the records room, to the left and to the right. They're both the same. This is for those special records that are specifically Loreholds. You see bounded volumes of Lorehold records cram these rooms in their tall bookcases and round tables. There's double doors and numerous plain doors that lead from each of these chambers. And as you actually enter in there, Sky, you see that there is there is movement in this room. You see that as it comes around the
I wild shape into a mouse before I enter it, like
sure,
small.
if you like.
I'm gonna wild shape into a mouse so I can kind of be a little stealthy as I'm walking.
Okay. But there are two like cogwork assistants that are in these two rooms. So, like, you guys see, if you open the door, you do see them, and they're, like, doing busy work. They're, like, organizing stuff and whatnot.
Is it like the ones we saw at that other house?
Kind of.
When Vegan tried to vandalize.
Kind of, yeah. Yep. And Felf, as you know, that the research and the records in here does contain stuff like detailed records of Lorehold staff, students, curriculum, going back centuries. So you definitely can find lots of things in these rooms. You've spent lots of time here. Okay.
Where is the scroll?
It is still pointing you further on. Yep.
May as well continue forward.
Okay. By the way, the rest of you have no idea what happened to Sky. You saw him come in the building, but other than that, you have not seen him. Alright, Telvin, do you keep moving forward?
Quietly, yes.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, then. Perfect. You are the stealthiest of Dragonborns. In this room right now.
Do we need to make stealth as well?
No, he just said he was doing it stealthily, so I wanted to see how stealthily he was doing that. The answer is as stealthily as he believes he is. Alright.
In the most stealthy of all Dragonborn.
Do I notice this guy is missing?
You do notice Sky is missing.
I'm gonna try and cast message. Where are you?
Which way do you point your message, by the way?
I'll start forward, then I'll go back, then I'll go right, left,
Roll me
roll
me a d8 just to see which direction you choose first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You point towards the doorway first, and then you work your way around. So you start, here, and then you counterclockwise. So you end up over here. You've cast like 6 other messages before you find him. But Sky, you get a message from Felfiz asking where you are.
Because this is a telepathy thing, can I respond? Or because I'm a rat?
It is the message cantrip, so you can, in fact, respond. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just respond. I went in the room on the right side. There's a robot thingy moving around. A mouse. I'm a mouse.
Important piece of information there. Okay.
Okay, cool. We're gonna keep heading forward. Do I know? Okay, I won't leave him behind. I'm sorry. Ashley just growled and reached for me.
He says, "Don't leave him behind, even if he is a mouse."
Okay, I'll go and I'll pick up Mouse Sky. And do I know if these robots would be violent, offensive?
They would be.
Cool. So I will do a sneaky sneak. I'll say, Sky, come here. And I'll do a sneaky sneak and try and meet him. Okay, Ashley?
Oh, look at that. Look at Twitch. Somebody just wants to appease the baby over here.
Don't eat the mouse.
Don't eat the mouse. It's true, don't eat the mouse.
He did. He went meow and reached out for me.
Alright. That's funny. Okay, so, let's see here. With that, alright, let's, why is this being weird? Okay. It is not letting me open a character sheet. That is strange. Alright, so, with that, you, alright. You feel like you are
the...
Well, no, it's like I go to open a thing and it's not like I was gonna read the cog work arc guy, and it won't open. It says sign in to Roll20. I'm like, dude, I'm in Roll20. But it's okay. I got this.
You how you're signed in on 2 different accounts in 2 different windows right now?
So, alright. Do you open the door in front of you, Telvin?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, perfect. So, you open the door in front of you, and you find a reception area. Hold on. Let's see here. I need to... Trying to get to the reveal tool. There we go. Alright. It's not a square room, so I have to use the other tool. Alright, there we go. So you see that, it is a reception-like area. You see a simple desk facing a pair of uncomfortable-looking benches in this very sparse, hexagonal reception room. You see 6 very polished wooden doors leading from the room. 1 on each of the walls, and then the double door that you're coming through. As you step in, Telvin, you feel that something just like slams into you. And because it doesn't want to let me open a character sheet, we're gonna do it the hard way. Because why not?
Quick question, what is the glowing aura on stream?
He is, Squaggles is concentrating on Pass Without a Trace.
The big circle thing is past without. Okay.
Telvin, does a 16 hit you?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
Keep in mind, do you guys have your armor on? Because you were at a thing.
Mage
Yeah.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
Druid. My tattoo is my armor.
Right. I'm just putting it out there. If you do not have your armor on, your armor class would be different.
I just saw the aura and I'm like, none of us is a paladin.
Right?
But we're awful quiet right now.
You are super quiet right now.
I had to think about it. Like, no, nobody's a paladin.
Everybody, please roll initiative for me, though.
Oh, that's brutal.
Dang.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Where were these last night?
Clearly not here. All right.
I was just wondering.
By the way, Sky, just for informational purposes only, the cafe sandwich of the day is dragon breath peppers and salami on a bagel.
Oh man, I probably doubled down on that today.
I just wanted to know, so I rolled it.
Yeah, Tor just wanted to know, so she pushed the button. And it does a whisper.
I totally shaggied that one up.
Yep.
Because it keeps coming up frog legs. There's
It
gonna
does.
be no frogs in like 10-mile radius.
There's right. So Sora, you see that something hit Telvin as he stepped into that room. What are you gonna do?
Like something invisible or something?
Well, you don't see anything, but it was like he kind of walked into a wall kind of concept. It just came out to hit him. It missed, like it didn't actually hit him, but you saw like his response to that.
Okay, I guess I'll come in and spoke. We don't mean any harm. We're just here to check out the thing. I try to appease whoever's trying to attack.
Okay. And how are you just doing a persuasion check?
Basically, try to say we're not threats. We're
Okay.
just here to see the thing, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, give me a persuasion check, please. Okay. There's no response, so you don't know for sure if that worked or not.
Well, I'll just be on my guard, and Gazoo be next to Telvin.
Okay. Alright. As you step up there, it turns, and it apparently did not like your idea as it turns to hit you, Sora. 21. 21 hits you, I believe?
Yep.
Alright. That is, this. 10 points of damage as something slams into you. And then it does it again as it turns to Kazoo. Pretty sure that hits Kazoo.
Yep.
For 7 points of damage. Telvin.
Yeah.
You have no idea what it is, but it just hit your friends.
So something is invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we believe something invisible, but not sure what is happening.
Something is happening.
Let me see. I can't see thing.
You cannot.
Then I will hold action,
Okay.
and if something tries to hit within my range, I will try to grapple it.
Okay. So, if it begins in your range, but you don't know where it is, so, okay, so if
Well, if it hits me, or hits Sora,
Okay.
or Kazu.
Okay, so you are holding your action. Okay. Alright. So, Felfiz. What are you doing?
I am going to cast Spirit Guardians
Okay.
and have it not attack any of my buddies,
Okay.
and then just kind of watch and walk forward and watch and see if, they hit up against something or
Okay.
whatever.
Alright,
All
we're going
else
for
fails.
all the colorful circles today.
It makes it difficult terrain. So.
It does.
I still riding on your shoulder or in your hand?
You are?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, so you move up to there. It is all of the colorful circle day. Alright. Okay, so that brings us to Squaggles. Squaggles, what you doing? Oh, by the way, what are your spirit guardians? I forgot to ask you that.
They'll book stuff.
Okay. Alright, so
There's some
Squaggles, what you doing?
sunflowers around.
Okay, so I had this one fruit that I got in year one.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to improvise an action by, like, throwing it somewhere in there.
Okay.
So I throw a rotten
that
fruit.
Was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years ago, technically.
I'm a druid. I save stuff like that.
Yeah.
I throw a rotten fruit in here.
Rotten fruit. Okay, which square are you throwing this rotten fruit?
I'm gonna throw it next to Kazoo a bookshelf?
Yes.
Okay, then next to Telvin.
Okay. Alright, give me an athletics check there, Squaggles.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, it's better than with potatoes.
It was better than with potatoes.
It was the noise.
It really was the noise. Alright, so you throw this fruit thing and it becomes a splatter right there. It doesn't hit anything, but it becomes a splattered, gross, nasty smelling area.
Alright, it's not there. I look around proudly, and then my turn.
Good job, Squaggles.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing I can do.
What?
Can I try and shove as a bonus action in just a random square?
Do you need to be next to them to shove?
No, I know what I want to do. I want to telekinetic as my bonus. So that was my action. As my bonus action, I want to telekinetically shove and smear the rotten fruit into the square up to the north and see if it collides with anything.
Okay. It becomes this even bigger smear, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, I look really proud after that, and I am.
Is he just making a mess?
He is making a mess. Yes, he is. All right, Sky, what are you doing as a mouse?
I'm gonna hop off his shoulder or hand, whatever I'm on, and bonus action turn back into myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at the squares just to the left of our group.
Okay.
And cast.
Okay, so you're. Okay.
So it's a cube that lines up.
Okay.
I was looking for a template. I couldn't find it. Line starts up there and goes to the wall.
So to the left, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get up as much space to the left of us as I can.
So you're looking at, let's see.
20 feet, so I think I can measure that whole grid, right?
Kind of that square?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You do not hit anyone over there.
Okay.
It's a good plan, though.
Worth a shot.
Okay. So Sora, we're back to you.
I still have no idea what's attacking us, or does it understand?
You know for a fact because of fairy fire, and I will, if it's not gonna let me have it. So we'll just do this. You know that there is nothing right there.
It's 20-foot cube, so how tall is the ceiling? Like, I mean, it would go up too. I don't know how tall the room is.
The rooms are 12 foot. And 20, the 20 foot in the records room, but everywhere else is 12 feet tall.
Okay, so yeah, it totally fills that space.
Yep. So you know for a fact that it is not in that area. Oh, and it's not in the smeared fruit area.
I think as my action, I'm going to make a potion.
Okay.
And I guess I bonus as an order to try to find whoever's attacking us.
Okay.
By going here and see if they want to do anything.
Okay. So he's going as soon as he goes to this square, he hits something.
Well,
so he cannot actually move into the square.
Okay. So he hits something.
Yeah, he knows whatever it is right there next to him.
Okay, so
tell them to get his attack.
After Kazoo, yes.
Yeah. Well, Kazoo will try to. I guess a grapple check will be an attack, or
sure. So he's trying to grapple him. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay. That's not gonna go well for you.
Oh, as I asked it, will be a straight roll.
Oh, look at that. That was pretty. Alright. Okay. So usually would be a contested strength roll, but you know, using the quantum strike that works too as the attack. You actually end up natural 1 versus natural 1.
Mine's a 7.
We'll just say this, okay? Kazoo is made of rock, right? like rock type things, and there's
Yes.
this other thing. Like they both succeed and fail. Like it looks like he's holding on to something, but yet you're not sure if he actually is. But he does succeed in grappling whatever the thing is, which does trigger Telvin. Your readied action. So if you'd like to try to grapple this guy as well, you can.
Then I will try.
Okay.
Susan, the Dylan potions are regular healing or great healing? What are the potions are?
So you have. Well, I was to say, do you have regular potions?
I mean, we did have some at the start.
All right. So there should be a macro for it.
Yeah, I'm just saying which one it
They
is.
probably were regular, I think.
You didn't
Okay.
know what level.
Yeah, I think they were regular. Okay.
Yeah. So 8.
All right.
Thanks, Susan.
We're gonna see how well this works. Okay, but it's a disadvantage because he is currently sort of kind of being held. All right, Telvin, you try to reach over and grapple whatever it is that Kazoo is holding, but this thing is squirmy as all get out. And you can't quite get a hold of whatever this thing is. So, alright.
After that, probably be the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, so it is going to try to break out of the grapple of Kazoo.
So do I need an...
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, so it does get away, but I will give you an attack of opportunity as it is going to try to move away in this. It's a disadvantage, but I will give you that attack of opportunity.
Also difficult terrain.
It is. Okay.
Ah! Kazoo's getting all the
Kazoo's
ones.
not doing well.
Wow.
Alright, that is a +2. Alright. So what is your spell save, Felvis? Okay, so 14 does not make it, so they take 6 points from your spirit guardians.
Paper cuts.
Yes, paper cuts. And let's see here. Let's see, so that's difficult terrain. Okay. It will come over here and it's going to try to attack Telvin. So you see that you feel, I should say, the attack is coming from north of you. That is a 13. That will not hit. It will try again.
Will hit.
No. Oi, Jesus.
Armor class is 12.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that 13 will hit you. So that is 11 points of damage to you.
Ouch.
Yes. All right. So, Telvin, it is your turn.
See here.
This is actually one of my favorite monsters, by the way.
Oh wait, you said monster?
I'm just saying, like, as in, you know, monsters or whatever that is attacking you. Invisible is always one of my favorites. This and ironically because Cause doesn't like, I actually like the D&D mosquitoes.
I will try. Let's see. I will try casting spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
I don't know what kind of thing makes this creature invisible or not, so I will try casting daylight.
Okay. It gets super bright in there. Okay. Which point are you putting this?
Yeah, we'll say on disc.
Okay. Alright, so it becomes this giant ball of... This room becomes, like, bright as all middle of the day. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, it does not seem to cast any... Like, it doesn't change anything.
No shadow.
Actually, yeah, there would be a shadow. You see a shadow over here on this wall.
So I can assume that it's there.
You can assume that it's there.
I will end turn.
Okay, Felfis.
I will use prestidigitation
Okay.
to make a mark upon an object or surface, and I will just put a big X on it so we can see where it is.
Do you need to see the object or surface?
It just says you make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or surface for an hour.
Huh. Okay. Okay. I would have thought it would have said that you can see, but okay. Sure. I'll go with that. So,
And then I will...
so you see that there's a little mark that is right there.
I'll just say, look at the mark, guys.
Okay. Squaggles. It
You
is
know, I was
very
so
bright
excited to throw this fruit, I completely forgot I have 2 different ways to find invisible enemies. Here I come! Let's see, this will be double. Oh, 10, 15, and 20. Then I'm gonna wild shape into a giant spider. But that's blindside.
Okay. Perfect. You turn into a giant spider that very clearly sees the thing that is right there.
Roar!
Go for it, buddy.
I'm gonna attack it with my spider bitey. Let's see, I'm a large beast, so I'm all up on this big space. I'm gonna say I'm right next to it. Roar! And what do I roll? Oh, I can't roll out of this thing. I mean, giant spider. Okay, but you know what? It's... Oh, I'm gonna do the web thing at it. So it's a D20 plus 5.
Okay.
This thing. So roll D20 plus 5. So that's a 20 to hit,
That will definitely hit.
and hopefully everybody will see the big lump of the bad stuff, and then that'll end my turn.
Okay, you very much see this web of stuff happen over there. And yeah, it does. It hits the creature, and you see, like, the actual creature is invisible. However, you see just this pile of web around it. All right, Sky, what are you doing?
I like your idea, comprende. I'm going to do the same thing. Change into a spider, and I'm gonna run up to the side of the wall.
Are you doing the same spider?
Yeah, why not? With
Okay.
a giant spider also.
We're gonna have 2 giant spiders. Okay.
Spider druids.
Right.
We have a green spider and an orange spider. All right.
And can I see this thing now, or is it?
Yeah, you can for sure see it.
Go ahead and
Cause
try and
blind
bite it.
sense. All right, go for it. That definitely hits.
You got advantage if you want to crit fish. was a tactic where Sky could have just told everybody to get out and summoned a bunch of spiders in there.
Well, only if he actually summoned spiders.
Or
Yeah,
any other
it's random.
creature, and they would have literally suffocated whatever.
Alright, well,
13 doesn't do it.
21 definitely hits.
And see what damage
That is terrible.
I nick it.
Yep, but it's there. So, alright, Sora, you see the outline of this web with a creature inside. Or actually,
It needs to make a con save or take poison damage.
it doesn't matter, it's immune.
Okay, alright.
Can I tell, is this thing evil?
I mean, no?
Well, I don't want to cause problems, but if it's gonna keep attacking us, I will attack back, I guess.
Okay.
So, Starbolts, in other words, Eldritch Blast towards it.
Okay. No. Yeah, that one hits. Alright.
And my last thing is bonus action Kazoo to attack, I guess.
Okay.
And let's see. He can attack twice. Would it be normal or advantage?
Advantage. $22 will definitely hit.
8, not 11.
Okay.
The second attack?
23 definitely hits.
Incense.
Alright. Okay. So you guys look at this creature that is, the two spiders can definitely see it. You guys, the rest of you, see kind of an outline of this thing in the web before it moves.
It needs to make a wisdom saving
does.
throw.
That's right, it does. That is...
Well, I see the target when you can hit it with your spiritual knowledge books.
Right. Alright, so that is 6 more points of damage for that. And the spiders and Kazoo can get an attack of opportunity if you would like, as it moves out of that web. Because it is immune to being restrained.
Oh.
But it's still difficult terrain.
It is still difficult terrain.
17
will hit. Okay. So it takes 11 points of damage. 14 hits. Okay. What is the con save for?
The poison. It's just, it auto-rolled it.
Okay. That was just
As
making
a part
sure.
of D&D Beyond.
So 12 does not hit.
Would I get an attack?
It's still within your melee. Because it is coming for you, Felfis, as it does not like your little books of knowledge. That is a 10, and its second roll is a 17. Does a 17 hit you? Okay, so that is 4 points of damage, and it is invisible. You no longer see it. The spider still can, and you see that it...
Do I still see the mark on it?
Oh, that's right, you do. Yep.
I probably lost sight of it after it left 10 feet away from me.
Yeah,
I can only see
true.
for 10 feet. So.
If it helps, daylight lasts for an hour.
Okay, so you do still
And so
see
does
that
a little mark.
Yep. Alright, Telvin, it is your turn.
Let's see. Let's see.
You still see the little mark that it had on it that Felfiz put on it.
And I will just throw Chromatic Orb
Okay.
at it.
Okay.
And let's see.
That will definitely hit. Which type of orb are you throwing?
I will say time.
Okay.
It is not the actual thing. But, acid, I suppose.
Okay. Okay. So, alright. 11 points of damage. Okay. Alright.
Hop on people.
Okay. Felfiz.
Okay, I'm going to. I will chill touch.
Okay. That definitely hits. Alright. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Squaggles. You know it is right next to you.
Also, they can't regain hit points.
When I saw it get out of the web,
You did.
did it break it in the traditional format? And I may not be able to perceive this. Or did it, like, go through it like it was a ghost?
It kind of went through it. Like, it went between the webs.
So I would have... Would I think that I could not possibly, like, hold on to it and keep it?
Correct.
Because it looks
Correct.
kind of ghosty?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, man. Got a tricksy creature.
This is why I like this guy.
Druid question.
Uh-huh.
How do I get out of this spider form? Is it an action or a bonus action?
You can drop your form, I believe.
It's a
know if
bonus
it's-
action.
It's
I
a
don't know.
bonus action drop.
Yeah.
It's an action to change.
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet cup of cakes. Alright. I'm gonna turn back into Squaggles and try and scoot away. Well, I confirmed that he's right here.
You did.
Alright. I'm gonna, like, turn back into Squaggles from here and then throw a fairy fire on them.
Okay. Alright. So that is a dex, right? Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does here. No! Alright, well, for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna put his token back on the thing because he is now. What color is he glowing? Squaggles?
He's definitely glowing my trade, light blue.
Okay. Alright.
And I'm just gonna get away so concentration doesn't break. So I'll go
Okay.
there.
So, alright. Let's see here.
I'll turn off the other circle. Because I think after all this fighting, we haven't been very quiet.
You have not. Alright. So, okay, I need to put him back into there. Alright. Okay. So, Sky, that brings us to you. You now
Well,
see him because he is glowing.
Yep, I'm gonna finish climbing up the wall across the ceiling, and then I will kind of climb down or hang down a little bit, and have advantage on
You
my bite
do.
now.
Yep.
Wait for me to change to advantage off the spiders.
Oh, hang on.
Where to do that?
So there
Maybe
is,
there is.
let's see here. There is, but I don't know if it's gonna let me open it right now. Nope, it's not. There's a little clock.
Wait, it says always roll advantage is already set. Sorry.
There you go.
Good.
Alright. So 14 is exactly what you need. So
At
even
a
if
20,
it,
20 with
yeah,
advantage.
even if it was regular, yeah. So 7 points of piercing damage. Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. Sora, you see it. It's glowing.
I'll still throw the starbolts at advantage, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
Ah, that
That was
quit damage.
terrible. That was terrible. All right.
Alright, that's the first one.
Uh-huh. That hits as well.
The Dewey.
You're rolling terrible damage, though. You're hitting, but you're rolling terrible damage. All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is Kazoo doing anything?
Bonus action and does the Quantum Strike, also bites, basically. Because right now this thing says get him miners. Which ought to be peaceful, but apparently that does not work.
Okay. You have advantage,
I'm gonna
crit
quit this on the.
You almost crit the wrong way, but you almost crit.
Alright, I'm gonna roll first. But nice damage.
Okay, that one was better. Yes, that one was better.
And for the second attack?
That will hit. Same
Whoa!
damage. Okay.
Kazoo,
Right.
nice.
Kazoo is gonna get MVP of this fight at the rate he's going. Alright, Telvin, what are you doing?
How beat up this thing look?
He's still got quite a bit of oomph to him. He's taking damage, but he's still doing good.
Let's see. Then I will look at him. Of what little I can see, because I can technically see him now.
You can. You see the outline, the fairy fire outline of him, yeah.
Then I will tell him to sit down and stop fighting. Yes, I will cast Suggestion.
Okay.
That is with Bloodwell Vial. AC 16.
Okay. So that is a Wisdom save, yeah? Yep, Wisdom save. He says no. Do you by chance speak what is it? Aran?
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so
what's that?
Oh, that's what it said.
Aaron?
Yes, Aaron.
That's one of the primordial elemental.
Yeah, so it says no in that, but if you don't speak that, you don't understand what it says, but the tone gives you the idea that you know exactly what it said. So.
And I will quicken spell cantrip. The bonus action, and I will throw Firebolt.
Okay. 17 will hit. For 4 points of fire. Okay. Alright, he's looking a little upset right now.
Wisdom save.
Yep. I was looking up to see, but I couldn't remember what it was. But alright. That is a 14. What is your save?
15.
Okay, so 6 more points of little baby cuts from the books. Alright. It is gonna look at first at Kazoo, as you are right there. And it will try to bite. 17 hit Kazoo?
Yep.
Okay, so it's gonna take 7 points of damage, and the other one is gonna go to that spider that keeps it biting him. That's
that definitely hits.
What was that?
Am I rolling it again?
No.
Damn it.
I believe that 17 still hits you.
Yeah, armor class is 14.
Okay. Alright.
I'll try.
I know.
Well,
so
Kazoo try. Yeah.
Kazoo tried, but it's 9 points of damage to the spider.
There are
Alright.
cheaters at Kazoo if it could understand him, thanks.
It's one of those high fives with all of the feet.
Yeah.
Alright, Felfiz, what are you doing?
You said it was still within melee with me, right?
Not any longer.
Then
When it turned invisible, or it became invisible, you lost it.
no, I didn't because there's a mark on it.
Oh, that's right, you did. That's right. I forgot to put the mark back. Alright, so what do you want to do?
You said I didn't get an attack because it was still in melee.
That's right. Yep.
So can I do an attack
You
now?
can. Go for it. Oh.
Hit the spider.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we'll call that your attack of opportunity when it moved. So if you want to go ahead and use your action to do something else, you can.
I will do Toll the Dead.
Okay, so you're going to Toll the Dead. Alright. So, let's see here. Alright. That is a wisdom save. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do this. Come on, buddy, you can do this. That's not what I wanted you to do! Alright, so that is 17 points of damage as the bell tolls. Okay. Alright.
Also, look at the time.
I saw that, yes. Alright, Squaggles, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt will definitely hit him. Alright, and
That'll be it.
that gives Sky, you still have advantage on your attack. You see now, in the words of another Dungeon Master on our channel, he is officially bloodied. You got this, Sky.
I'll try.
Go, Sky, go.
Bite.
That will definitely hit.
Oh, jeez.
That is actually enough to take him out.
Was that enough? I was like, holy cow.
It was. He had 5 hit points left. So, with that, my friends, that is where we will call it for today, as our adventuring party here at StrixSeven comes to an end for the session, and we will pick up right back there next week when we come back to see what all you find within the Dean's wing of this building. So, just a reminder, we do have on Monday our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure, and on Friday our Eberron Oracle of War adventure, as well as right back here Saturday for our StrixSeven College of Chaos, where they most likely will finish up their 3rd year if they can figure out what the heck's going on with the Dean. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here. It is our hope that we will see you back here next time. So, thank you, and thanks for hanging out at DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Have a good night.